Doulabon, and today we're going to talk about 5 common mishaps at the dining table. Things happen. Accidents happen. We all make mistakes. Things just go awry sometimes. And it's all in how you handle it. I have a saying, fix it and forget it. And that's good advice. So let's just talk about 5 common things that happen or could happen and what you're supposed to do, how you can fix it and forget it. Okay, so number 1, using the wrong utensils. Okay, so let's just say I'm at a big fancy dinner. I don't really know these people. It's crowded and there's tons of things on the table. I'm just not really sure what's going on. And out comes this big kind of a salad-y looking, I'm not sure what this thing is. And I think, well, that looks kind of a bit soupy or sloppy. I don't know. I think I'm going to just use my soup spoon. And so then you use your spoon to eat this thing. You're not quite sure what it is. And it's probably something like aspic or something like that. And you used your soup spoon and the aspic is taken away and your soup spoon because you used it. And then out comes the soup. And you don't have a spoon. So, what do you do? People are looking over at you like, you ate your aspic with a spoon? Oh, okay. Well, it's okay. Some aspic you might actually eat with a spoon, but not your big soup spoon. So, what do? Fix it and forget it. If you're in a restaurant, don't make a big deal. Don't say to this person, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I didn't know what to do. Don't call attention to yourself. No. You want to be a cool customer. So if you're in a restaurant, just signal to the wait staff. They'll come over discreetly. Just say, I need a soup spoon, please. They'll bring it. That's it. No judgment. If you're in someone's home and there's a host, and what you need to do is sort of get your host's eye, catch their eye, and sort of mention, I need a spoon. And don't announce it to the table. And a good host will pick up on that. They will be watching the table, and a good host will say, they need another spoon. And they will make sure a soup spoon is brought out to you. So fix it and forget it. Don't call attention to yourself. Things happen. Sometimes we're just not sure especially when it's unusual food, what to use. Okay, so now let's just talk about how about more utensils? How about if you drop one? Yeah, okay, well, you're here with all these people and all this stuff on this table, and I'm just not used to it. I haven't watched all Heidi's dining videos. I've been meaning to. Well, watch them, please, and subscribe. And you are so nervous, you think, okay, well, is this the salad now coming? Because I didn't know what the heck all this was. I think I messed up. And you just are messing about, and then you're picking this up, and then you're just so nervous, and you don't know these people. You're afraid your conversation isn't interesting, and you just drop the fork. It just falls out of your hand. Butterfingers. It happens. What should you do? Regardless, if you're in a restaurant or someone's home, do not pick it up. The restaurant will get it later in the evening, and someone's home, they'll get it later in the evening because, again, my videos, this is a clean zone. I cannot even put my napkin back on this table because it's been on my lap. This is a clean zone. You cannot pick up something from the floor, even though it's your fork that you didn't use yet, and put it back on the table. So at the end of the evening, your host, when they're cleaning up, they will get that, or you could mention to them at the end, I dropped my fork, and then you could pick it up and put it on the table. So be aware, it's okay, things happen. Just signal, I need another replacement for whatever you dropped. It's okay. This happens all the time. Okay, what about this one? You're eating some kind of salad, and there's little tiny broccoli in it and some really little lettuce, and you're chewing this, and then you get that funny feeling that, I have a piece of something. I think it's broccoli stuck in my teeth. What do? And you can feel it, and you're going like this with your tongue, and you're closing your mouth, and you're going all like this. well, you know what? This looks terrible. Messing with it, trying to, get this, whatever it is. Or then, you're like, well, what do I do? Or please don't pull out a toothpick. Okay, so what should you do? You know something is lodged in your teeth and you're trying to make witty conversation with this person you've never met here, and you've got this great big piece of broccoli hanging out of your front teeth. So what do? You just excuse yourself from the table, go to the bathroom, and dislodge it and fix it. That's it. Pop up discreetly, no big announcements. Hey everybody, I've got food stuck in my teeth. I'll be right back. No, don't do anything like that. You just discreetly, anytime you leave the table, it's just discreetly, excuse me. No reasons given. Excuse me, go off, get the thing out of your teeth, and then come back, okay? Now, let's just say this person we don't know, we're trying to get to know and impress, and they're talking to us and they have a great big piece of broccoli stuck in their teeth and they don't know it. What do? Well, you could mention to them, I think there's a little something in your teeth. You might want to go and take a look. That's nice. They'll pop up, go to the bathroom, take care of it, because it's a nice gesture. Because wouldn't you want somebody to do that to you if you didn't know and you spent the whole evening thinking you were just a hit at this dinner party and you had all this broccoli hanging out of your teeth? So be kind on that one, okay? All right. Okay, so now let's just talk about making noises at the table. Okay, bodily noises. I know you're nervous. What have you been eating? Way too much, whatever. And all of a sudden, you burp or something worse, and you just are mortified. I mean, you just think you're just gonna melt in the seat. What do? Here's what you do. Because this has happened to everybody. If somebody says, oh, that's never happened to me, well, yeah, right. It's happened to everybody. But here's how you handle it. You just say, I just did this great big burp. I don't know where it came from. I guess I had too much bread, too much gas. I don't know. Big burp. I just say, excuse me, and go on. That's it. Just a quiet little pat your mouth, little excuse me. Don't make this big, excuse me, everybody, I'm sorry, I'm burping over here, so sorry. No, don't do that. Just a very discreet, okay, say I burped, excuse me. Now let's say you did something worse. It came from sort of the lower end, and you just really think you are just going to crawl out under the table and get the heck out of there. Well, you don't have to, because guess what? Everybody's done that as well. But, here's what you do. Just, oh, excuse me. Just sort of almost to yourself. Not to this guy you're trying to impress or this one you're trying to meet. Just sort of almost to yourself. Oh, excuse me. That's it. That's it. Downplay it. Don't call any attention. Just downplay it. Excuse me. If this guy hears you, that's great. You excused yourself for making a bodily noise. It happens. It's okay. Okay, so let's talk about when you're got all these glasses and you're not sure. Now, is this my wine? And you take the wrong wine, and then you're thinking, okay, well, this is my wine, right? Or is this one my wine? I don't know. This one's pretty close to me, but this one is, and I again, doggone it, I forgot to watch Heidi's videos. So when you're not quite sure and you're fotzing around which is one, I don't know what to do. I've taken the wrong glass. Well, if you take the wrong glass, we're going to make this two parts. Because let's say I take this one, I take the wrong glass, this is not mine. Because my drink is always on my right-hand side. So I've taken someone's drink. So what are they going to do? They are going to be discreet, and they will say to the server or the host, I think I need another red wine glass. That's okay. And then I'm going to realize, uh-oh, I've got two now. And it'll all be okay. Don't make a big deal about it. These things just happen. But in all this, because I just couldn't let it go, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, did I take your wine? Oh no. And then you might want to make this big deal, and now you've gotten super duper nervous about it, and you're picking this up, and I think, well, should I give this back, or now am I supposed to give them this one now? What am I supposed to do? And you're picking up, now you got both wines in here, and now you're all flotsing around, and oh my God, the next thing, you spilled it. You spilled red wine all over everything. Okay, great. What do you do? What do you do? This happens all the time. You don't jump up, you don't start mopping it, you just say, oh, I'm terribly sorry to the person next to you. Hopefully it did not get on them. And then you can take your napkin. If you're the host or a restaurant, they will say, okay, you've got white placemats, or maybe there's a white tablecloth. They will go out and they will grab another white, they will put it over the spill, and no one will see it. It will be easy peasy, just like it wasn't there. So they will mop it up. You don't have to make into this big deal and mop it up. So watch my dining etiquettes and then get comfortable with these things. And a lot of these you can avoid if you know your drink is on the right, you're not taking that one and getting so nervous, and then you spill it. So these things happen. It's just fix it and forget it. And we've all spilled wine. Everybody has spilled wine. If you're the host and somebody does this on your beautiful tablecloth, here's what you do. Hey, it's okay. Accidents happen. And guess what? If you're a host, you're generous. Accidents do happen. Just forget it. You put over a white tablecloth and you have just forgotten about it. That's it. That's all you do. Fix it and forget it. Okay, I hope this helps a little bit. Please drop me a comment. What are some of your mishaps at the table? What have you done and how did you handle it? It's all in how you handle it. Okay, everyone, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you don't spill any wine. So, as I always say, please, everyone, be kind. Thank you.